Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Okay, so today's video I want to talk about Justice League the movie. So I recently just watched Justice League. I know I am super late to the game, but anyways, I want to start off by saying if I offend anybody with my opinions, I'm sorry, but that's just it. They're my opinions and that's why I'm making this video. So yeah, let's just talk about Justice League for a minute. I also want to start off by saying I have never been a DC fan. DC is not my favorite, so I'm not sure if the movie storylines follow the comic book storylines. I'm pretty sure they're close or similar in plot, but I'm not entirely sure. But anyways, the Batman vs Superman movie came out and I was just like, ugh, I don't like this at all. Like, at all. So I was getting more into DC simply because of the Arrowverse on the CW channel. So when Arrow first aired, I was really excited. I watched the series and I was like, great. And then all the other DC shows started airing and I was like, wow, I'm loving DC. I think I could really get into it. So I was really expecting Batman vs Superman to be great. When Wonder Woman came out, because Gal Gadot, I mean, she's Gal Gadot, why are you not gonna go watch Wonder Woman? And she's Wonder Woman. So anyways, I watched Wonder Woman and it was amazing. It blew me away. I loved it. I was like, great. Wonder Woman brought DC back into my life. Like, I thought the next movie to come out after Wonder Woman was going to either be Flash or Aquaman. And unfortunately I was wrong. The next movie that was to come out was Justice League. So when Justice League came out, I was like, cool, I can't wait to see it. Because you know, Justice League is like DC Universe's like big thing, kind of like the Avengers and Marvel. So I was really excited. So I watched it and what a disappointment. I didn't like it as much as I wanted to. So people are going to be like, you shouldn't compare DC to Marvel, but I have to. I think the thing with Justice League was that it was just too rushed. It was really rushed. So I was watching the movie and there were some things, characteristics or traits of the characters that I was just like, why are they saying this? Why are they doing this? Why are they acting this way? And it's all because we didn't get like a backstory to who they were and how they became who they are and stuff. And it was just little like I don't get it. Also Flash, I don't know if Flash is this way in the comics, but in Justice League he was like really socially awkward and I was just like, is this how he's portrayed in the comic books? I've never read a Flash comic book, so I don't know. It was still okay. Anyways, I think Justice League was a little rushed. I wish they would have done the individual movies before they did Justice League, simply because you could get a little more backstory and you can understand the characters a bit more. Kind of like Marvel. Marvel kind of had each character, especially with Infinity War that's coming out now. I know we've had Avenger movies, but even before the Avenger movies, we had a Captain America, Iron Man, and Hulk movie set up for the Avengers, and it was great. You understood a lot of the plots, and then when Thor came in, you know, all of that happened. And now with Infinity War, every character that's to be introduced into Infinity War has had their individual movie. So you can kind of get a feel of who the characters are, why they're doing what they're doing, saying what they're saying, and acting the way they're acting, which is great. I haven't seen Infinity War yet. It recently came out. I'm hoping to see it soon, but who knows? I'm always late to the game. Anyways, so back to Justice League. Justice League just felt too rushed, and I want to say that the movie just wasn't that great. The build-up to the final fight scene, or the final battle scene, was okay, but once it got to the final battle scene, it just, it went downhill. So, essentially, the plot for the Justice League movie is, we have a villain, Steppenwolf, who is looking for these 3 Unity boxes. one Unity box is protected by the Amazons. Another Unity box is protected by the Atlanteans. And another one is with man, and it was dug up and protected by them. So Steppenwolf is looking for these Unity boxes to kind of, I don't know, take over the world, destroy things, whatever villains do. And so Bruce Wayne is like, great, we're gonna find a team and we're going to you know, beat up Steppenwolf, like save the world. Which, cool. So the first character that Bruce Wayne is introduced to is Aquaman. So he finds Aquaman. Aquaman is like, no thanks, I'm just here to help people like that live on my coast, and that's pretty much all I want to do. I want to be left alone. And that's like the first thing we see from Aquaman. He's just like, I don't want to be a part of it. Cool. So the next person that Bruce Wayne is introduced to is Barry Allen, or the Flash. And again, this is where he was so socially awkward. Like, Bruce Wayne is explaining that he's putting a team together to save people or save the world and blah blah blah. And literally this line was Barry Allen interrupts Bruce Wayne and he's like, yes, he's in. And Bruce Wayne's like, really? And Barry Allen's response is, yeah, I need friends. What? Why are you so weird? Anyways, so we already know that Bruce Wayne and Diana Prince have met before. If you've seen the Wonder Woman movie, then you know. Even before, if you've seen Batman vs. Superman, they've been introduced. So, cool, whatever. So, the next person that Bruce Wayne is introduced to, as long as us, is Cyborg. So, Cyborg was a pretty big piece in this movie, which I didn't know was going to happen, but he was. So, anyways, now we have the whole gang together, right? So the whole gang is together. They try to find the Unity boxes before Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf at this time has 2 of the Unity boxes and is missing the 3rd one. Cyborg is like, cool, I'll grab the Unity box. He knows where it is. So he goes, gets the Unity box, cool. And then Bruce Wayne has this brilliant idea because they're getting their butts handed to them in one of the previous fight scenes. He's just like, why don't we use this super powerful Unity box to bring Superman back to life? Okay. So, he comes back to life, and he doesn't remember who he is or anything, or who they are. So, oh, I just want to point out before all this happens, there is something that kind of annoyed me between Diana Prince and Bruce Wayne. I felt like they were trying to push a romance onto them, and it just threw me off completely. So yeah, I just like, I think they were kind of forcing a romance between Diana Prince and Bruce Wayne, and it was kind of annoying. But anyways, so back to Superman. So essentially they bring Superman back, and then we have another fight scene with Superman between the rest of the Justice League. And of course Superman is like, they're nothing, I can take them all on, and he does. And then of course we have Lois Lane. She comes and he's like, oh my god, I love you. And he remembers who he is, and then he sees his mom, and it's just like, oh, happy days. Cool, whatever, Superman is back, yay. So at this point, the rest of the Justice League is going up against Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf finally has the 3 Unity boxes. So he's like doing whatever he needs to do to wake them up, or do whatever it is he plans on doing. And so they're facing Steppenwolf, and they are not doing a very good job. Pretty much getting beat up and stuff. So Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Bruce Wayne, they're all like fighting the insect things, the bug things, the nightmare crawlers, the nightmare, whatever they're called. I'm gonna call them the Nightmare Crawlers, which are like pretty much Steppenwolf's like minion things. They look like huge bugs, insects, and it's so creepy. Anyways, so they're like fighting. Bruce Wayne, Aquaman, and Flash, are fighting the little bug things, and of course Diana Prince is like fighting Steppenwolf. And Cyborg is like trying to separate the Unity boxes and stuff. So cool. So basically they all get beat up, right? And of course Superman comes in and he has to save the day. Now this is where it's so disappointing. You would expect the villain of any superhero movie to kind of be an equal to our heroes, right? You want them to have like a actual challenge, an actual like fight scene, and that's not what we got. Basically, Superman comes and annihilates Steppenwolf. He's like Steppenwolf is like an ant, and Superman the anteater. What chance does this ant have against an anteater? None. And that's exactly what it was. And I was just like, ugh. What a shame. What, like, why? Like, it was the worst. And of course, Cyborg can't like separate the Unity boxes on his own. So Superman comes and he obviously helps Cyborg, separate the Unity boxes. And that's it. The Unity boxes are separated. Superman goes back to Steppenwolf, beats him up a little bit, and that's it. That's the end of the epic battle scene. That's it. The Unity boxes are put away. They're great, but that's it. So it just was such a disappointment. Like, you can't build up to something so huge and then execute it so poorly. It was horrible. So yeah, as I said, I've never been a DC fan. I would say I like DC, but I wouldn't call myself a fan because I don't follow them. Outside of the Arrowverse, I think I just can't call myself a fan. Anyways, and so the Justice League was such a letdown, and I know a lot of people probably like it just because Snyder directed or produced it, and I'm just like, listen, nothing against Snyder, but this was executed horribly. And I'm hoping, because I really love Aquaman and Flash and Cyborg, I'm really hoping that the next individual movies are just as good as Wonder Woman. So far, Wonder Woman is my favorite DC movie, and I'm just waiting to see if anything can top that. And when I believe they're doing some sort of, they're doing a new Green Lantern movie, so I'm kind of looking forward to that, and I'm hoping that that'll be good, and that they don't rush the next part of Justice League, because I know they are making a Justice League 2, so we'll just see. Anyways, so that was my rant on Justice League and how it disappointed me. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, comment down below what you thought about the movie Justice League. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And why? So yeah, see you next time. Stay geeky. Bye.